So that's right, in today's video we'll be talking about products under $25 or pounds, which I'll go into more detail about that because there will be some discrepancies, and I know people in the comments will be like, but today's video we'll be talking about products under $25 as a small little guide for Christmas. This will be my opinion, of course, and I will not be going through every single product out there because there's actually way too much. So obviously make sure you do your own research a little bit. And when I come to prices, I'll be talking more about MSRP, RRP rather than the secondary market, because at that point it could be literally anything. And I'm talking about more about people trying to find this product in shops for Christmas, especially for family, for their children, for other loved ones, etc. So this is the first one out of 3. So we're doing $25 and under, and then we're going up in increments, as you'll find out. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you want to see them as well. But without further ado, let's get into today's list. And yes, we are going to start this video out with booster packs. Now, I'm talking about normal booster packs. I'm not going to go into necessarily things like Evolving Skies, which is, you know, $9 to $15, etc. I'm talking about the modern packs you can get on the shop floor at the moment. So that will be Scarlet and Violet mainly. You might get some Sword and Shield in that, but mainly Scarlet and Violet. So we're talking obviously Surging Sparks, we're talking Twilight Masquerade, maybe some Shrouded Fable in Prismatic Evolutions in the future. No, Paldea Evolve, for example, Scarlet and Violet Base, Obsidian Flames, you name it. The Scarlet and Violet Modern Era booster packs, they vary from like $4 to $5.50 depending on where you get them from, but nice, easy, cheap product to get hold of. And there's plenty of them around. Lots of stores sell them, even if they're not Pokemon-centric stores. At the same time, you can get booster packs that are more expensive from the older generations on 25. So if you want to get them and you've got, say it's for an older sibling, then maybe that's what they want. But in this instance, I am talking about the cheapest boosters that are your Modern Era, so your Scarlet and Violet era. And so there'll be examples on the screen in front of you. That is my starting point for Pokemon products, is booster packs. And next up from booster packs, we have the Check Lane Blisters. So these are essentially one booster pack, but they come with some instances a promo, some instances they come with 3 cards, and they're not a promo as such, but they've got special glittery borders on them, a different foiling if you like. And these you can get Modern Era in terms of Scarlet and Violet, but also Sword and Shield. And they vary between $5 to $8, or if you're talking about in pounds, around the £4 to £6, depending on what one you actually get. Like I said, some of the older ones in particular will be more expensive, so Sword and Shield, and we're talking, I don't know, like Fusion Strike is out there. I know it's a popular set, but definitely a nice little pickup, and they make a great present. And you'll notice these first few will all fit into a stocking, which is even better. Next up on the list, we have mini tins. Now again, I'm not talking about the secondary market of 151 mini tins, but they vary a little bit, but they are around the $10, £10 mark, give or take. I know, but $10 to $12, nice and easy. They come with 2 booster packs of various sets depending on what you get. So obviously if you're looking for something particular, you're gonna have to do some research, but in general, it's 2 packs, and actually it's quite a nice mystery if the person doesn't know what's in these packs, as well as a bit of card and a sticker. Obviously, some of the old ones and the 151 tins in particular have coins. There's normally 5 to a set, and each one comes with a picture on a bit of card, and on that card, if you put all 5 together, they'll make a nice picture. And again, they just make for great stocking fillers in general. Next up on my list, and it's similar price point to the tins in general, and that is some of the Battle EX deck. Now, if you're like me, it's not necessarily something I would like to collect, and a lot of people watch this might not want to collect it, but actually it makes for a perfect gift. It allows people to get into the hobby of playing. You've got the really basic starter ones, you know, like the Squirtle and Pikachu and Charm-Eye, whichever way around it is, the big pictures on the screen. And we also get the sort of entry-level decks in terms of, there's like a Kangaskhan one here, which I've just picked up from my shelf. I got it actually as a birthday present, I believe, from my brother. So there you go, they make for perfect gifts. Now, in terms of what deck you want to get, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would just pick one of the cheaper ones, especially if you know the person wants to get into the hobby. It has the rules in it, it has a deck they can start playing with, especially if you're buying it for a couple of people and they want to get into it. It means they can both start playing and learning the game. So I'd highly recommend them as gifts for Christmas. Again, they can be stocking fillers, they can be just part of main presents, they can also just be a gift to a friend. They're on the cheaper side, Secret Santa kind of vibe to them. So yeah, definitely something I'd recommend to help people get into the hobby. And some of them have promos in them as well, so sometimes people want to collect them, or at least have the promo from them. So hey, that's another thing altogether. But as a gift, they make for perfect gifts and a nice introduction into the game. Next up on my list, I've got 3 pack blisters. So in these 3 pack blisters, obviously you get 3 packs of the same set normally. So in the moment, we've got Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, for example, The latest two that I'd recommend. Shrouded Fable might be on the slightly cheaper side, Stellar Crown. And then you've got some of the older ones, for example, Fusion Strike, which are still under the $25 mark. I believe even on the Pokemon Center you can get them for about £14. So at least in the UK you can get some of the Sword and Shield and not just the Scarlet and Violet. Why do I like these? Well, you get 3 packs, which is normally good bang for your buck with these, especially you get them around the $12 mark. And then depending on what era you get them from and how old they are in the Scarlet and Violet, they either come with a sticker or a coin and then a promo. Now these promos aren't necessarily that sought after, but they're still a promo card, so that's quite kind of nice. And although it's not confirmed, and I might be doing a video in the new year about this, you're not guaranteed a hit in every single one, but it's kind of like if you're 3 packs, if you're going to get a hit, you're going to get one. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get an amazing hit. We'd all want that secret, a special illustration rare Pikachu, of course, from Surgeon Sparks, but hey, I haven't opened a single pack of Surgeon Sparks yet. That being said, I'd definitely recommend them. It gives the best chance of actually pulling a hit, because I believe the odds are quite high. Again, take that with a pinch of salt, however, but I feel like it is quite high. And they're easy to wrap, trust me, they are very easy to wrap because they're quite square and flat. Hey, what can I say? Wrapping is not my forte. And the good thing is, no matter what set, at least from the Scarlet and Violet era, they're pretty easy to get hold of in most shops around. Next up on my list is stacking tins. Now, they aren't massively popular. However, they come with 3 packs in them. Again, the packs you get varies depending on which one you get. However, they're quite a cool little box to give. They do fit in a stocking, depending on how big a stocking is, but they're just a nice little cuboid type thing. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yep, definitely 100%, we'll go with that. And they come with 3 packs in, really nice. And I think either a coin or some stickers, again, depending on what generation you get it from, with like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, even though it's the Scarlet and Violet ones you're probably more likely to get at the moment. And they are a stacking tin, so if you get multiple of them, so you start getting them for Christmas, get them for birthday, you can stack them, and they come with a bit of storage on top of it. So they're multi-purpose. It's not just for the cards and packs inside. They come with a bit of storage after, which is always nice. After that, we get the Pokeballs. So the Pokeballs, we'll just say for argument's sake, is around the £15, $15 mark. I know it varies, and obviously depending on where you go, secondhand market, etc. But if I just walked into my local supermarket here in the UK, so let's go for Asda, then actually I could probably pick up one for £14, £15, Argos from Sainsbury's, etc., Target, Walmart, you name it. Again, they come with 3 packs and then either a sticker or a coin, depending on which era you get them from. So the more modern ones from the Scarlet and Violet era, it's the stickers. Sword and Shield and back is a coin. And kind of like the stacking tins, they come with a bit of storage because they are the tin themselves. But these ones in particular being a Pokeball, and you can get most Pokeballs, not all of them, but a lot of them, you can kind of do them as a collection piece. So again, if you get them every Christmas, or if you get Christmas and birthdays and other gifts, 3 pack, jobs are good. Nice and easy, similar to stacking tin, but just a bit more collectible and a display piece on top of it. Now, next few products on my list isn't in particular order because they kind of all vary in price range, and they vary between, say, the £17 to the, I don't know, let's go for like the £24 to the $20 mark, give or take. And it all makes sense in a second. The next few items are collection tins and collection boxes, but not all of them. So in the UK in particular, or Europe in particular, we have the tins that have got 4 packs in, and sometimes we have access to the 5-pack ones. In the US, you mainly get the 5-pack ones. So obviously you pay a bit more, closer to the $25. In the UK, you pay closer to the £20 mark, but you do get 1 pack less. Now these tins vary again what's inside of them, again depending on the generation, but you get 4 packs and then you get a promo card, or 5 packs and a promo card depending on what size one you get. It's a nice little box to open on Christmas Day, so not only do you get to open the wrapping side of it, you get to open the actual tin itself. You get the packs in it, you get the promo, and again, it's a bit of storage for cards, especially for the younger ones, so they've got nothing else to put them in. Great little keepsake on top of it. Definitely recommend these as Christmas presents. And actually quite a lot of these are on offer at the moment around the Christmas time, because they're only popular if from a collection point of view, they've got the best packs in it. So you know, if one of them's got like 3 Obsidian Flames in it, might not be that popular. But Paldean Fate, not too bad. So yeah, but just as a present, highly recommend these again. They're at the top of this budget range of the under 25, you know, on the cusp, you'd say, but definitely recommend. And in the same vein, we get collection boxes. Now, it all depends on what kind of collection box we're talking about. In this case, we're talking about the more simple ones, which are around, again, the £20, $20 mark. They vary a little bit, you know, £22 or $23, £18, $18, whatever they're on offer. But we're talking about the basic ones. So at the moment, you've got the Jirachi V box, which is a nice one in the UK. You've got the Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant boxes, the Palafin EX box, for example, the Giraffe Rig box. All of these types of ones are the really basic EX boxes. What's special about them? Well, they're a nice display piece, but they normally come with 4 to 5 packs, depending on the actual collection box and the style of it. And then they normally come with some promos, maybe a jumbo card. Knowing that some of the cards inside this can be unique, so you can only get them from this. They're not necessarily just reprints as promos. For example, the Giraffe Rig box in particular is unique, whereas the Roaring Moon one is just another Roaring Moon, which we've seen plenty of, and also being printed in Prismatic Evolutions, but that's a slightly different card, just a tad. And if you want to know more about that, then make sure you check out my Prismatic Evolutions video down below, because that would show you all of the secret art rares that you can get at the moment. Before we get on to the last product, which everyone's probably thinking, what could that be? And it'd be really obvious when I say it, is battle decks, but a slightly bigger version. So they can go up to £30, but normally around the £25. For example, it's the bigger battle decks, and they're normally a stage up than just the basic ones that I showed you earlier. These ones, I think their price point around 25 is better than the 30, even though the RRP on it is 30. I don't often see them being sold for that. So this one's a bit of a cop out, because I know at the beginning I said it's not secondary market, but for the most part, these aren't actually sold at £30. If you can get it for £25, definitely recommend them as the next stage up, maybe for a slightly older person or someone who's been playing a little bit, wants to get a bit more into it. It's got some bigger cards in it, more popular cards that are actually being played. So if you can get a hold of them for the $25, £25 or under, sometimes the slightly older ones might be near rotation, but that's another story altogether. Then I highly recommend getting them if you can. And of course, the last thing on our list is naturally booster bundles. I'm not going to go into 151 booster bundles, okay? Whatever, $40, £40 thing. Sure. I am talking RRP, £24, I think it's $26 or something actually, but to me it's around the $25 mark. So what makes this good? So if you just want to get hold of packs for people, but not necessarily just individual ones because you don't know how to pack them, then being able to get a box, which makes it nice and convenient to pack, has 6 boosters in it, normally cost efficient-ish, especially good for the special sets. So at the moment, Shrouded Fable is the biggest one there, and then Paldean Fates is the most recent two. There's obviously 151, but I'm not talking about that. Unless you can get Pokemon 151 from $24, $25, say from the Pokemon Center, but let's ignore 151. But it's also the main set. For example, I have here a Stellar Crown booster bundle. Actually not bad. You can see this is the size of it. Again, makes for a great stocking present. It's a bit more expensive than say a single pack or a couple of single packs or a check lane blister. Nice and easy to pack, looks a bit cooler, and has 6 packs in it. So again, they get to open it up, have the 6 packs in it, and it's just a nice way of getting some booster packs for your friend. It seems a bit more upmarket, seems a bit more expensive, even though it's still on the cheaper side, because there's a lot more you can get, but obviously for a lot more money. So let me know in the comments down below if I've missed anything from this, or you believe that I'm wrong about some of these products and that there are better products out there. Again, let's keep it to the RRP price really. Let's not talk about the secondary market. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because I'll be coming out with my next video, which will have the $25 to $50 range or pound range. And the final video will be above £50, because let's face it, not everyone's going to be able to afford that. And there's a lot in the hobby that goes above that. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like this style. I hope you like the different backdrop, because this is a weird setup for me. I'm just trying something new. Hopefully the sound was okay with the new mic. And I'll see you in the next one, from when we go into $25 to $50. Catch you later.